Hello, my name is Dr. Anthony Bartlett, and I'm recording this from New York State in the United States, where I've been for almost 35 years. And I came here to study and write about the thought of someone called René Girard, who developed an anthropology of human violence and human origins in violence, and how the Bible demonstrates that and also shows a way out of it. So this was something that fascinated me. And I've worked in this area really for, as I say, 30 plus years. But now I'm recording this to be able to celebrate and welcome the project of Seth Miles, which is the Nonviolent Gospel Network. And it's something I'm very thrilled about and so glad to know of its existence and its work, both in England and further afield. And I'm so thrilled to be able to endorse this and, put all my weight, my theological uh, weight behind it and say it's something really worthwhile. And it really has God's grace upon it. And I say this and I underline it because during the time I've been here, the idea of a nonviolent gospel has been very much a minority thought, even if it was not perhaps considered ridiculous. It's known that, of course, Jesus behaved in the gospel in a nonviolent way, above all, in surrendering to his death. And of course, he taught turn the other cheek. But the idea that the revelation of God in the gospel should be one of divine nonviolence, that the actual character of God is nonviolent, is something that wouldn't cross people's minds for all the obvious reasons, both related to the Bible itself and then related to humanity's enormous predilection for behaving violently. So, to all during this period when I've been working here and writing and with my wife leading a small community of prayer and study here called the Bethany Center for Nonviolent Theology and Spirituality. All during that time, as I say, the thought of a nonviolent gospel was something outlandish, if not just plain obviously wrong. But now the tide seems to be turning. And although we were swimming against the tide for all that time, now it seems that there really is a movement and a new spirit abroad that says, yes, God's revelation of God's self in the world is essentially and intimately one of nonviolence. And this is the meaning of the gospel today. So Steph Miles's Nonviolent Gospel Network is part of that turning of the tide. It's not the only thing by any means, but it shows that Steph has been following this theology, I know, for at least 10 years, and so he's kind of cut his teeth on this. He knows it intimately. He knows this understanding of God, and now he's launching it in a project of his own, and I wish it every success. Bethany Center here in New York State wishes it every success, and we will pray for it. We will be united with it in the spirit, both and encourage all those that we're in contact to be in fellowship and support it. And I believe this will inevitably grow and bear much fruit. So thank you, Steph, and God's blessings on you.